Thor at the dentist.
Thor goes to the dentist. The doctor invited him into the room. He took off his coat and lay on the bed. The doctor looked into his mouth. His mouth is disgusting. The doctor used the machine to examine him. Doctors work from morning to night. Finally, everything is done. Thor has a nice set of teeth. The doctor put a coat on him. He took the hammer in his hand. The hammer flew into his face and knocked out all of his teeth.
Linda's lost key. A mole.
The girl put money into the rat's sweater. The girl didn't hit a mouse. The boy nearby saw this and came to help. The girl repeatedly hit. The score is getting higher and higher. Win! The girl happily kissed the boy. 2 people entered the room. 2 people in bed together. Something popped up. The girl smashed it with a...
The emergency landing.
The plane is flying in the sky. The pilot recognized an incident. The plane fell. Pilot tries to control. Plane hovering in the sky. The plane landed successfully. The flight attendant opened the exit door. Passengers disembarked from the plane. Oh! Passengers fell into the crater of the volcano.
King Kong.
Girl standing on the mountain. King Kong appeared. He growled at the girl. King Kong caught the girl. The girl was scared. She stroked her hair. Surprising King Kong, she uses perfume. King Kong is amused. It suddenly sneezed, crushing the girl.
Learn to ride a bike.
Man standing on the slope. The kid at the top rides the bike down. The man stretched out his hand. A dog ran past the boy. It jumped into his lap. Oh no! The boy slid down the cliff.
Skiing.
Couple going skiing. The boy wants to climb the mountain. The girl wants to ride the cable car like everyone else. The boy climbs alone. The girl sat on the cable. She went to the top to wait for him. She waited a long time. He's finally coming to the top. The girl decided to ski alone. Oh my God! The girl passed by and cut off his head.
The dead walking.
Man walking in cemetery. An arm sticks out. The girl approached the pillar and began to dance. She danced while stripping. The warning bell rang. The firemen above slipped down. They got into the car and left. Oh, they stepped on the girl.
Little rascals killing frogs.
2 boys hiding in the bushes smiled at the toad. The boy took out a firecracker, set it on fire and stuffed it into the toad. The toad exploded. The kids laughed. Another toad appeared. The boy blew up the toad again. A toad with its mouth stretched out approached. The boy took out the firecracker. The toad stopped the boy. It and the boy kissed. The toad turns into a girl. The boy took out a larger cannon. Boom! The girl exploded.
Thief doctor.
The thief opened the window to break into the house. He put on his headphones and tried to open the safe. He heard nothing. He left the safe on the floor and gave it CPR. The owner of the house looked at the thief. The thief heard the beating of the safe. The safe's owner happily paid him. The thief took the money and left.
Pregnant.
The magician rushed his wife to the hospital. Girl lying on bed breathing. The doctor entered the room. The doctor walked over to examine the girl. The girl is about to give birth. The doctor delivered her baby. Oh, she gave birth to a rabbit. The magician came over. He took the baby out from the hat. Everyone applauded him.
Prison entertainment.
The warden introduces the magician to the prisoners. The magician took out the rabbit from the hat. Everyone applauds. The magician took out a long rope from his hand. The prisoners used the rope to get out of the prison. The warden was startled to see the magician dead.
A witch western.
The witch is sitting drinking water. The man came in and took out a picture of her. She looked at the man beside her in horror. She switched forms with him. The man walked over to give the fake witch the prize. She is sad. One patted her shoulder. The scene took out a wanted photo. Oh no, the witch was hanged to death.
The best cure for baldness.
The man looks in the mirror. The hair on his head is falling out. His head is bald. A long silky hair grows out. Oh, the man vomited a hair.
Having a baby with the Hulk.
The couple looks at the baby in the belly. The baby in the belly kicks. The wife happily calls her husband.
Eating kidney beans.
The chef is cooking the food. The food is delicious. He brought out food for everyone. Food was delicious. They fart and laugh. The stench permeated the room. The woman smothered the stench. The sailor opened the vent. Oh no, they're underwater.
Attack of the wolf.
The girl is walking. The wolf appeared growling. The girl screamed in fear. The cowboy heard it and ran over. He fired a shot. The wolf was scared and ran away. The girl happily went to kiss the boy. The bullet flew into the sky and landed on the girl's head. She fell to the ground and died.
Tricks to save your marriage.
The wife sadly looks at her husband having dinner. The boy looked over and continued to eat. She stood up and pulled the tablecloth. The objects on the table flew up and down the table. The boy happily patted him. He wanted to come and hug his wife. One of the bulls ran up to him and rammed him into the wall.
Cockroaches.
Old woman sitting on a chair reading a book. The dog sleeps by the carpet. The dog opened his eyes to see 2 cockroaches under the table. He ran to bark at the cockroach. The old woman came to see. The cockroach escaped. The old woman went back to reading. When the dog was sleeping, the cockroach appeared again. Angry dog barking. Grandma came to see. The cockroach ran away again. The old woman returned to her chair when she heard barking again. Angry grandmother called. The staff brought a can of poison spray. He sprayed the dog to death. Grandma paced. She sat on the chair happily reading a book.